stuff, they don't do anything.
And he's a genius. He has an IQ of 140. Well, it doesn't compare with the IQ of 300 in Sanic that gets completely wasted. We are geniuses. We can make everything. Yeah, it's been destroyed. Never try it again.
Great mind drones! I need to steer clear of their lines!
Yeah, let's use those.
There's gotta be a lot for this around here.
Speaking of Panzer now, I want to put a Panzer Dragoon.
You gotta finish this, sir. And then the string becomes Panzer Dragoon.
No, I like Sloth, so this isn't bad.
It results in time to dock your ship.
And then there's 3 masks in there.
No, I know you didn't, because I was clearly watching. Then again, I also clearly watched the other 2, but I was like spacing out half the time and asking redundant questions constantly.
Who are you?
More or less, I kept having to ask you guys, who wants bacon and cheese? I asked you guys like 9 times while I was cooking.
I think it seemed like it was a joke half the time, though.
It wasn't. I was legitimately forgetting every time because I'm trying to pay attention to this and cook and see if it's running well and everything. And there were like 4 of us that I'm keeping track of. 5 of us potentially, but the Troy never showed up. I didn't think he would, but it would have been nice.
This place is making me hungry.
Well, there's a chicken. There's more chicken.
You're fine. Darwat went to the bathroom.
Did it hurt?
It hurts when I go to the bathroom.
You should see a doctor. I could go back to college for a few years and get a PhD and call myself a doctor. That's close enough to performing medicine, right?
Dr. Slater, PD.
Come on.
A deaf and a blind person are walking down a narrow tunnel. Does the deaf or the blind person lead?
Is the tunnel dark?
That's a good question.
Because if you can't see in the tunnel, then the blind one. But if you can see, you may as well go for the one that can see. And if it's
something to think about. He's like, don't ruin this. Let's say you can see in it. Okay, so there's lighting. It's grandiose.
then I'd go for the one that can see. Or we just go with the blind one because he's probably better at walking anyway. He's going to learn the hard way. Or she, or it, or whatever. Something. People think it too easily.
The deaf person can easily just grab the blind person's hand in need. Unless this is a limbless blind person.
If it's a potato, you leave it there. ropes. There we go. That's the proper way to golf. Yeah, just chilling here.
A blind person and a deaf vacuum cleaner are walking through. I feel like that went over my head.
Going to company picnic.
I know. It's always the same thing. I'm tired of playing carnival games at the circus.
Yeah, but remember the archery contest last year?
Well, can the vacuum cleaner smell, though?
Oh man. Okay, that was ready. I guess I'll go.
Yeah, I was thinking I should wear some leather boots or something. In case of stray arrows, you know.
Good idea. Maybe you could get some at the shoemakers.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's time for a trip.
Protect our robo feet from stray arrows with leather boots that'll clearly block the arrow.
It might. You underestimate how crap their technology may be. Their arrows may not pierce much. Maybe just bare
Pure
skin.
cardboard arrows.
Would you rather have mugshot-sized arms or legs? Either way, the proportions are going to be the same, so you don't get out of anything. If you have really small legs, the arms you have now are going to be pretty much supporting you.
I'd go for the legs. Mainly because I wouldn't want to have calloused as crap knuckles or palms.
Yeah, but if you have mugshot-sized legs, the arms you have now are going to be used to support you, so eventually they'll get like that anyway.
Why would the arms need to be used for support?
Because your legs are going to shrink to like that, and thus your arms are now going to be longer than...
When I'm saying I want the mug. Oh, I see. I was thinking massive legs. Okay, never mind.
Has tiny legs and huge arms. If you
Yeah,
have tiny legs, your arms are going to get huge.
I was thinking about it in the wrong way of, well, massive arms, well, but what if we flip it and have massive legs? But yeah, that's right, he did have
Like,
tiny
I
ass
think
legs.
either way, it's the same outcome.
Yeah, it may as well be a lifter at that point.
I think I'd rather have mugshot arms.
Yeah,
Just,
and you get
Okay,
normal
fine,
legs
there's
with it,
massive
so
pieces of
yeah.
leather in there. Find it.
Oh, massive, yep, okay, so they were meaning what I was thinking. So I'd go for the legs. They did mention the thighs, so that's why I went that.
can I have a massive arm and a massive leg? Just one of each?
Yeah, I'd go for legs. Keep my arms intact and usable.
I don't know, I'd probably still go for the upper body. Just so I could kill with a single punch and be done with it.
But everyday life, I don't see myself needing to punch kill things.
Bentley, this doesn't look like any
It just
medieval
looked too
couples I've seen.
awkward to have super muscly legs and then just a normal
There's something
up top. Like, it's weird to have muscly arms and a weak bottom,
Just
but
buy the leather
it's
and
not
get out of there.
as weird. Would you rather have finger-sized legs or leg-sized fingers? What?
Probably finger-sized legs, because, dear God, the weight on lifting your arms. But I guess you could get massive arms to compensate. So you
I have
probably didn't get them
leg-sized
just attached.
fingers that grip. You could just like smash someone's skull.
You're really wanting to kill people with these deformities. But I guess I could see how you'd want to if you had said deformities.
Oh, I'm a Cooper villain in the making. I would go for the leg-sized fingers. Because then I could just be a monster and accept it, and big hands are more aesthetically pleasing than having very, very twigged legs. That could probably snap under my body weight.
That's why you'd probably just be in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So the question is, be a wheelchair
What is it in
or be
that
walking around with massive hands?
Who the heck would want to be in a wheel? No, I'm kidding. I mean, that would be a lovable lifestyle. Dang it, stop giving me things to think about. No, I'd rather have the leg-sized fingers. You know what kind of things I could achieve? Just like grab a roof and pull myself up with just my fingers.
Assuming your arms are supporting that.
Just do it all with my fingers. Just. Yeah.
And yes, we are familiar with that character.
I didn't.
So smooth.
I didn't really think much of it. I was shown it, and I was just like, eh.
I don't know. It was the big thing in middle school.
It was a big thing.
In middle school. Oh, good. Long overdue power.
Yeah. Scorching hover pack. So maybe that glitch gave you a power up too soon when you did not have it.
It reprogrammed itself to be better.
I don't remember what that is. Oh, it's probably hack games. You remembered. Because I was going to completely forget. There comes a point where the power hits become too slow. Like I always open up with like maybe 3 or 4 power hits and then start doing the normal hits.
Yay! Good old square. I try to do it based on what angle. Oh, it's easy to get the right angle. Yeah, off to a great start.
Yes!
I'm trying to test the range of angles.
Ah, this is a test. Don't be alarmed. This is a test.
False alarm. You're right there, Bentley, but the angle on that is awful.
Better at this than I thought.
I am the smartest button alive. You can't write and you are mute. Am I a shiny button, though? Well, I'd probably go for that, because I could invent out the wazoo. But if I'm a potato, the smartest potato, I'd pass.
Yeah, that would be akin to essentially just being a self-aware rock.